Welcome back. Continuing the mission of map completion. Wow. Did you hear that? There it is. There it is. Now, one thing that I'm working on, along with map completion. Wow, really? You cocky little mofos. Is positioning. I was just about to say positioning. Because I think that that is crucial when playing on the hardest difficulty. Now, one thing that I'm noticing with the rifts is that when the green splotches, I'm starting to understand the mechanics. Particularly disrupt. Initially, when you really? So rude. See, I'm in a bad position right now. Because I'm right in the middle of it. So, okay. Where is the rift thing that I need to deal with? Probably right above my head. When we first had that pride demon fight, and it taught us that when you disrupt, it stuns them. But then I found that when I used the disrupt, more mobs came out of the rift, and maybe it was just my timing or something. But I am hesitant to disrupt because of that. Okay, that if I stay here, then that means that the mob that's going to go there will be behind me. So I'm in a, after all of that tactical, see, uh-oh, here we go. See, I am ranged. So for my build, I get maximum DPS when I'm elevated and far away. So being this close is not good. And once again, there's nothing. So can I close the rift? Now this is interesting. I thought that as long as the rift was open, it would continue to spawn mobs. That's interesting. So what about that thing caused a rift to open? Inquiring my... Oh, if I could reprogram that button, I'm going to stop complaining about it. But yeah, so I should use disrupt more, but I also need to pay better attention to my positioning so that I can get maximum DPS. Think. Okay. Only 10 more to go. So if I understand the rift mechanics properly, so now I'm beginning to wonder, like with that level 12 rift, if I kill all the mobs, does that mean that I don't have to worry about disrupting? If I can somehow get those mobs killed, if only to... Now see, one thing that they don't do though is leave too far away from the rift, because I did try to kite them, you know, one by one away from the rift, and that didn't work. So now another thing that I wanted to talk about was I noticed a bug with Bull, that he won't do anything in the middle of a fight. He'll just stand there. And I didn't notice this earlier. Now I did some minor gear upgrades, and I don't remember him doing this with Vivian, so I'm not sure if this is a Solas Bull kind of bug. That doesn't even make any sense, really. But he'll just stand there in the middle of a fight. And the problem that I have with this is that it makes me have to babysit Bull more than... Oh, God. Now this... Wait a minute now. This means that I need to find a key. I'm not even sure that I would be able to open that even if I did have the lockpicking skill, so... But anyway, that means that I have to babysit Bull more, and I don't want to do that. I mean, yes, there will be instances where I use tactical, but with him just standing there, and with one fight, and these were just like minor... Where are my people? Wow. This is really buggy. What will happen is even if I send him to do something, he just stands there. Which is, I mean, if he's going to just stand there and this happens enough, then there's no point in him being in the party, which saddens me. There it is. Built in battle, fed on feeding, strong from struggle did they grow. Deep in caves, the stone men tribe. And yeah, I will read that later. There's no point in him being in the team. I do intend to gear up and switch out Cassandra every once in a while. It's just that I wanted to get the mages on board first, because if I'm right about this, this is going to greatly displease her. And maybe, just maybe, if she's not around, she can't get pissed off, because technically she shouldn't know. But then again, I'm going to be coming back with a, you know, a whole bunch of mages, so I guess she would know. I don't know. I just know that that's going to royally piss her off. So I was hoping I'd get brownie points if I bring with me people that I think would be okay with that. So definitely going to have Solas with me. I'd like to have Bull, but I'm really not sure. Because, you know, the Canary has been fighting those Treventi, you know what I mean, Dorian's people for hundreds of years. So he may not like that, which would mean I'm screwed no matter which one I bring, Cassandra or Bull. I think the Grey Warden should be neutral, because in matters of political stuff, they're supposed to remain neutral. So, when you walk right into mobs because you're so busy talking and not paying attention to the little red dots on the map. Holy crap. I almost walked directly into him. Now see, Bull is doing, that's okay, Solas isn't doing too good, but Bull is doing okay right here. And this is another thing that I've gotta, he's walking like an old man, like he could barely make it. One down. Shut up. Like he could barely make it. So yeah, that fight went okay. I really don't understand what it is that causes these fights to bug out like that. Hopefully that's it. This is just, you know, maybe the area that I'm in. I really don't know. I'm kind of hoping that it had, you like his gear upgrades? Yeah. That this happens on camera so you can see what I'm talking about. In case you haven't experienced it. I don't know. Witchwood. There I go again. I want to use the left click to move the camera. Why they made that programming decision, I will never understand. Okay. There he goes. See, that's... Oh, he's doing it. See, he ran and then he froze. See that? What the hell? Yeah, Solas needs help because he's not a tank. I was so busy looking at Bull that I wasn't paying attention to Solas. So now you see. Well, okay, thank you. See, look, he's just standing there, frozen. And there are times when I go into tactical mode and I send him someplace and he just, you know, stands there. Or he'll walk a little bit. If you look, he walked a little bit like he was running towards the person and then just stopped cold. So a lot of times when I notice it, I think that he's You know, because I'm shooting you because you're being a little bitch right now. I think that he's going to go kill the mob. And then I look back and it's like, where's Bull? Well, I'm just standing here doing nothing. There he goes. Now he's out of it. So if you've experienced anything like this, or you know a mod that addresses this, would you please let me know in the comments? Because I don't want to stop using him. For all I know, the same thing happens with Cassandra as well. Now, I will switch.
Your order, the Grey Wardens.
What about them?
The Wardens see themselves as the world's defense against the Blight, do they not?
Yes. Why do you sound so skeptical? Doesn't everyone know this?
When an archdemon rises, they slay it. What will they do when all the archdemons are slain?
Retire?
Without archdemons, there can be no Blights. Is that the reasoning?
Right. Where are you going with this?
Nowhere. I hope they are correct.
And this is why I have Solas. Now, if it's a two-hand bug, I will switch him to sword and board and sword to combat this, just to keep him in the party. So let me know. I'm going to cut this here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.